Hey everyone, it is ZLR here, and welcome to my Week 17 recap video. Yes, it's coming out a little early this week just because we don't have a Monday game. Yeah. But before we get into it, I just wanted to say Happy New Year to everyone. Hope you all had a good one. Uh, Obviously, I actually had a pretty good one. My predictions this week went 12 and 4. This is actually the best I've went in quite a while. So, pretty good week for me for NFL. But we got a lot of games to talk about. We only got one more week of the NFL season as of right now. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. So, first game here, we have the Jets versus the Browns. The Browns getting the win there, 37-20 in a really good game. There was 50 points total in the first half. I made a short about that, and that was pretty crazy. It would probably be somewhere up here. But the Browns, they clinched the playoffs with the win too, which is really nice because I do like the Browns too, and I I kind of shit myself when they went to the playoffs the first time, and I was a fan then. So whatever. Joe Flacco had a great game. He had what was that, 309 total passing yards with 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. Uh, Trevor Simeon had 262 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. And the Jets versus the Browns was the last Thursday game of the season, which is actually kind of sad to see, but at least it went out with a bang, to be completely honest. I can't really be mad at that. Ooh, sorry. All right, the next game we have here is the Lions and the Cowboys. Cowboys with the 1 point win there, 20-19. Uh, this was the only Saturday night game we had this week. First half was a defensive showing. There was really nothing really going on. I think it was like 7-3, like 7-3 or something like that. Um, it was tied into the fourth quarter. CeeDee Lamb had a great game total. Uh, well, in total, he had 13 receptions for 227 yards and 1 touchdown, while also rushing once for 5 yards. And this is where it kind of got weird because in the fourth quarter, the Lions scored to get up to the 19, and they tried to do the 2 point conversion, and it was like 3, 4 times they tried it, but at the end, they actually couldn't get it done. So the Cowboys got the win there. I mean, I wasn't upset about it, to be completely honest. Next game here was Titans and Texans. This one was a pretty good showing from the Texans, 26-3. Uh, I don't really have anything written down for this one because I was like doing so many videos yesterday that I just completely like forgot to write everything down. So sorry about that. I'll probably put in all of the shorts and everything the previous previous videos into this one, just so you guys can watch and see what I said during that. But yeah. Falcons versus Bears. The Bears getting the win here at 37-17. And it was a pretty good game from the Bears, but you already know the Bears were eliminated from the playoffs. So it was really just they played for nothing. But I mean, Falcons, even though they lost, they're still in the hunt. They're not exactly eliminated from the playoffs yet. So that's actually pretty decent. Whew. Losing my breath. All right, next game here is Ravens versus Dolphins. And Ravens, this was the highest scoring game of the week here. 56-19. Ravens getting the win there. I didn't really have much written down there, but I do know that. Huh, sorry about that. I just kind of had a brain fart. But friggin' Lamar Jackson, 5 touchdowns. Crazy, crazy game from him. He was showing out. Very one-sided game there. Saints versus Bucks. Saints winning that one 23-13. There was a it was a 17 point difference from the Saints being 17 and the Buccaneers being at 0 during the first half. So yeah, it wasn't really all that bad during the second half, but first half it was kind of a crap game. Next one we had here is Patriots versus Bills. The Bills getting the win here 27-21. Pretty close game that shouldn't have been a close game. That shouldn't have been a close game. I can tell you that. The Pats started the game with a 98-yard kickoff return to get a touchdown. And then this is where it went to shit. Bailey Zappi, 2 interceptions in the first quarter. Had 3 interceptions total in loss. Just not a great game there for my Patriots. And obviously, I'm wearing the Patriots jersey today just because I wanted to start this 2024 video. Yeah, I wanted to start this little bit of 2024 actually wearing the jersey in some of my videos. So, yeah. But next game here we had Eagles versus Cardinals. Cardinals getting the win here 35-31 in a game that was very different looking during the first half. The Cardinals were held to only 6 points, but came back for the win. It was a pretty good game actually. I can't really lie. Panthers versus Jaguars. Jaguar uh Jaguars win that one 26-0 in a blowout game. Crazy game for the Jaguars. Panthers they're just not good, but I mean 0 points that's horrible. That's horrible. Oh yeah, I did have a little mistake here where I put the Jaguars score where I had the Raiders and Colts, so I had to flip that around. So the next one, the Raiders versus Colts. Um, Colts win that one 23-20. Pretty close game. Closer than what I expected, but still pretty good game in total. Rams versus Giants. This was another 1 point game difference. 26-25 Rams. Rams clinched the playoffs. They're in. So that's pretty good. Uh Next game is the 49ers and the Commanders. 49ers win 27-10 to officially be number 1 seed in the playoffs. Congratulations, 49ers fans. You guys actually deserved it. I I love the 49ers this year, and you guys really deserve it. Whew. Next one is Steelers versus Seahawks. Steelers win that one 30-23. I mean, there was a lot of close games this week, but some of them were uh like kind of halftime blowouts. Some of them really weren't. I mean, I got a lot of flack for saying the Jaguars were blowing out the Panthers when it was 9-0, but you can kind of tell why I said that now after you look at the score and it says 26-0. But I guess who cares about that? Bengals versus Chiefs. The Chiefs getting the win here 25-17 to clinch their spot in the playoffs while also eliminating the Bengals from the playoffs, which is kind of crazy because it went from the Bengals being a pretty good playoff team to now not being able to get into the playoffs. But that's probably because Joe Burrow got injured for the season, so I don't really blame him. Next one is the Chargers versus the Broncos. This one was funny as hell. This one was funny as hell. Broncos winning it 16-9. Pretty low scoring game to be completely honest. But even though the Broncos won, they got eliminated from the playoffs. And they also eliminated the Chargers from the playoffs too during the win. So they played for literally nothing. Funny ass game. Broncos, I'm sorry, but I just have to laugh at that. And then finally, Packers versus Vikings. This one this one was a must-win game for both teams, and Packers obviously win at 33-10. And Vikings, I there was a mistake. I did say Vikings were pretty much eliminated from the playoffs when I made my short, but I made a new short today speaking about how they must win for the Detroit Lions and then also get a win from the Bears, Cardinals, um, and then also get a win from either the Panthers or the Atlanta Falcons. So it's kind of going to be a hard one for them to get in, but we'll just have to see next week what happens. And like I said before, next week is the last week before the playoff season starts. And you know I'll be here for that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you all in my next one when I do my week 18 predictions. And that'll be out on Wednesday, the regular time. But until then, I hope you have a great day. Like and subscribe if you want. And I'll see you all later.